Alright, so we're back with some more Unicorn Overlord. We're gonna attempt this liberation here, and if we can't make it work, we'll move on. However, we've got, I believe, 130 or so honors? Yeah, 136. So we're gonna go ahead and promote some more people. And we're kind of running out of people to promote at this point, which is a good problem to have. So, I guess it really just depends on who we want to level up here. Hodrick being a tank for one area, probably not the worst thing to have. A tank becoming slightly tankier never hurts.
I've much room to improve.
Cover a row of allies with a medium guard. Okay, that's pretty nice. Better than the single person cover. Melisandre, may as well. I kind of wonder if the second sword slot they get is actually so you can run them hybrid. That's my guess anyways. So that way you can always hit somebody for at least relatively effective damage. Could also help play into their meteor slash attack. You're level 20, you could probably make good use of this. An extra 10 HP never hurts. And you have 37 attack, it's not like she doesn't hit hard. And being level 20, she might actually get skill for it. Yeah, there we go. 20% extra attack and 20% or plus 20 accuracy. Plus the fact that it stacks. So even if she doesn't hit as hard right now, with those stacking buffs, she'll really start to do some damage. And we have enough for one more person. Which, the levels at this point are quite low. I suppose having another breaker wouldn't be the worst thing. Tanks are up a little bit, still does some pretty good physical damage, so long as she's not instantly getting wrecked. And they're still good against armor. And that's all I can really ask for the moment. So let's see if we can upgrade them a little bit after that. You get an accessory slot, which should definitely give you something. What can we give you here? That would actually help you, that is. Maybe a cleric's medallion? Nah. Your magical defense is straight garbage. Nothing's gonna fix that. Alright, fair enough. These are using active skills. It's pretty meh. Could give you a vitality talisman just to make you that much tankier. I really don't have extra items that just give out like that. I guess we could have the blind cure. Could be helpful considering the archers, or the angel archers in that area, like the blind people. It means he won't be able to tank as many things, although if my DPS can actually land their attacks, then hopefully he won't actually be able, or he won't actually need to go ahead and block as much. Still kind of feel like a self-Spain would be good. Although we want to put it under like Meteor Slash or something. Could give her a great sword, in which case she can use more magic attack. Although she has to hit on magical in the first place, is the problem. Could just give her a recruit sword in order to get her some more XP. It's still more damage than what she would have done before, but now she's actually getting a little bit extra as a result. Maybe not the hugest of changes, but extra XP is extra XP. Do you even need this counter belt? Well, you don't have counter otherwise, so that's probably still worthwhile, but we got better counters at this point. Follow-up attack a row of enemies. Sure. Usually set on binding guard though, because you won't have enough PP to make use of that. Maybe nothing. What else can we use instead? You do a lot of attacks if we're able to chain kill with you, so you getting extra healing off of each kill wouldn't be bad. Maybe gauntlets, just to make you potentially guard a little bit more to keep you alive a little longer. Keitra. Just take the stun immunity and the 5 HP, sure. So everybody we have just about now is promoted as a result of that. So we're gonna go ahead and run back over there and hope for the best. Probably still gonna be an Elaine and Virginia show, but when isn't it in this place? Zenoria has garrisoned their forces within the Barian Citadel. The Liberation must now defeat its Lord Jerome and free the city from the Empire's reign. The Great Knights are spooky, the Vanguards are very much so, who cares? The Great Knights, though. Since cabs are so pro in this game. Then again, what aren't they in Fire Emblem? In which case, you know, fair enough. With me, my soldiers, we will not see our city defiled any further. Sure doesn't seem like he has all that many units in there at the moment. He's got this random watchtower over here. Of course, because it covers all this general section here, so we're forced to... so as per usual, it's going to be the Elaine Virginia's show. Not that I can really do much about that.
You've made the right call.
We're going to go ahead and use Prim's group for healing for now, since we can keep them on the command post while we do this fight here.
To me.
And we might be able to bait the dragon over here, in which case we can make use of more of her healing.
'Tis a deficient plan.
Elaine's group doesn't win that fight. Why is that? Those archers in the back do flying cheese, that much I remember. Your crits aren't really going to be doing much here. What if we give you the... If you're not really evading right now, maybe we can actually make use of the meme amulets right here. Blindness cure, that way he can actually can't change equipment during combat. Yeah, makes sense. Alright.
You dare
Now,
challenge
Virginia's
me.
group doesn't even take damage to this, so let's go. 3 tanks, that's really annoying. Okay. Man, if I had a breaker in that group, that probably just wrecks them right there. For him, you
that
can
all?
start
What
moving
is it?
over here, so that way you can continue the heal
I'll
them
do
as
it.
needed. Knocking them back even farther into
I'll
enemy
tend to your wounds.
territory is
I'll
not
heal you.
ideal. You only take 2 damage there. You continue to do your thing. That's yet another tank down. Continue
I'm
to
off.
just wail on them a little bit.
Defeat will stop.
I'll tend to your
180?
wounds.
Absolutely
I'll
not.
heal you.
113? That's not ideal either. What if we put Berengaria in front? Oh, we only take 19 damage, and that's from the magical assist? Yeah. We'll do that one instead. Thankfully, with that Barrage Shield, she gets like plus 50 evasion or something, so it essentially makes her a thief, but as a Dark Marquise class, which is extremely nice.
You don't stand a chance.
Virginia's
I'll
group
tend to your
wins
wounds.
that. Elaine's group
You dare
definitely not
challenge.
winning
I'll
that.
heal you.
Alright, so let Virginia's group go ahead and take care of that. Seems like it's going to be a very good skill, which it better be for 3 AP.
As expected of Corny
Virginia
and
gets
loyalty.
Brandish, 150 potency since it hits 3 times. They can't guard against it. Ignores 50% of the defense and grants +1 PP if the target hits.
Diligence pays
That
dividends.
seems like an extremely
I
strong
have my
skill.
limits, you know.
Lay down the barricades that must be stopped at any cost. Okay, so we're getting cheesed. Love how the enemy here is able to place barricades under my people. Yet the game never allows me to do the same. It just, you know, feels a little convenient, don't you think? But alright. Yeah, sure, why not? This is a horrible place to rest her, but I really
I
don't
won't
have much of an
disappoint.
option here, unless I use items, which honestly... If there was a time
Watch
to
what
use
royalty
items right
can
now,
do.
it would probably be now. Maybe we give them a large healing tonic. It's kind of overkill, but at the same time, it saves me some. items from actually having to overheal them. You can help Elaine
Is that
bully
all?
that group. Elaine, do you win that fight? You actually destroy that fight? Okay.
The path is set.
Grim's about to run out of stamina.
however
We'll
I
pull her
can.
back to the garrison, unfortunately. Or we do what we did in the last
need a
one
healer?
and give her another stamina boost. That way she continues to
What
heal
is it?
us, which is probably
I understand.
good. Okay.
Time is at
Well,
hand.
we instantly broke the barricades for the fact that they put them under us. Seems only fair. Now, if I remember correctly, this giant's canopy will stop us from taking damage from mines and the like. So we can put this on Elaine so that way he doesn't get wrecked by the magic mines. And then he should be able to destroy this watchtower for us as a result. And then we'll stop taking all these assists
You
from
don't
over
stand. I'll
here.
tend to your wounds.
Even though Prim is helping us offset this quite a bit. Very helpful of her. 36 crit
Guards
on
up.
my mage of all things, dude? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Bliss.
There's fight in me yet.
Man, sword
Not bad.
fighters, I almost feel like I need to bench them, man. They just,
Spirits of the wind.
they do no damage.
Not
You're like,
finished
oh, I
yet.
hit 9 times, yeah, for 1 damage. Like, that ain't doing nothing for me. I mean, come on.
Observe
Brandon's gonna put in heavy work. It looks like she gets +1 PP for every time that hits, which is absolutely insane if that is the case. There we go. That's gonna stun him out again. They can't even hit her. 22% chance to hit.
With all the might
There
of the
we
royal
go.
family.
It's a million barriers in the way, but other than that, do we even really have another group that can make use of this here? Yana, we can provide some
A test
magical
for my
support.
magic.
We can put her on top of this
I'll show you
watchtower
what a witch
too.
can do. Don't worry.
Okay, so Elaine's group should
Come,
absolutely
I'll heal
wreck
you.
this group, and it does.
Will not fail.
The spinning edge is probably going to straight up one-shot those guys, and it does.
Huh? I'll not
And
let
now
up.
we have blindness on them. Except they still managed to hit me through the blindness, which is kind of cheap, honestly, but okay. Alright, we'll get wrecked. If there was any guy we wanted to take damage there, it's Elaine, since he's able to just really heal off attacks like this.
Another step forth. On my honor
Alright,
as a knight.
Fly getting 3 HP on a level up.
You impressed?
Absolutely disgusting.
Just keep getting tougher.
Victory grows ever closer.
Alright,
We march.
Elaine's back up. He can go ahead and deal with these guys.
To me.
Yana, you can
Ready.
take this watchtower.
I'm on
Prim,
my
you
way. Do you
continue
need a
to
healer?
provide support for us. Always
I'll
need
do
a
it.
healer, Prim. Always. These guys are still stunned down, so
You
that should be
dare
a free
challenge
kill
me.
for Virginia.
I'll tend to your wounds.
We'll go ahead and take this opportunity to heal them up, especially since she's only fighting a bishop over there.
This is nothing.
69 HP, nice.
A paltry effort. I won't disappoint.
And that's a kill right there.
Anything else?
We don't
You
need
don't
Prim's
stand a
healing
chance.
for this one. We're kind of just skipping through these ones because at this point it already started out as a 4v3 and then it turned into a 4v2.
I'll
Which,
need to
yeah,
rest
those guys
before
are not going to be
continuing
winning
on.
that.
The time is at hand.
Elaine, how... Whoa, oh, well, okay then. I suppose that says everything I need to know about how that fight will go, huh? What if we bring in some archers? We have double archers in this one. What if we bring in Raelnor's group? I mean, surely
shall
with
guide
2
me with the
archers here,
blessing
they
of the
could put in
Fae.
some work, or not. Well, she actually does surprisingly well against the boss here. She can also bring us magical damage supports along with
Fae's
Yana
grace.
against the boss, which is probably worthwhile.
Good. We're under attack.
Oh, okay, they're gonna summon a... Okay, well, forget
I'll do as
that.
I
They're gonna
must.
run after my
Moving
base if
out
I don't
with
go
the
over
blessing
here
of
and
the
defend
Fae.
it. So that's unfortunate, but I suppose that's what we're going to be
What is it?
doing for now. We're going to have
Setting
Brim's
up.
group help break down these barricades.
Watch what royalty can do.
You just had a reinforcement spawn right there, so we're not going to rest her right in front of that. As you can see, they just
Kneel before
immediately ran over to us. Though I'm not sure why, considering how badly Virginia's group just kind of wrecks them, but I'll take it.
I have my
If the
limits,
AI
you know.
continues to want to
Do you
feed
need
me
a
valor,
healer?
I'm not going to say no to it.
Path is set.
Wow, Sanic over there.
this the place?
Good thing Railnor's
Time
fast.
to act.
Okay,
Heading
I
back.
say Rolf's unit is better here because it's a bunch of flyers and archers, or flyer
The Cornian
archers, where
militia
we
fight.
have
Who's my
actual
target?
archers for the bonus damage. Or apparently not.
Heading there
Okay,
now.
well, definitely don't do that then.
It's
Why was
ours.
that so terrible?
I'm ready.
Why was that so bad? What?
Who's my target?
Wow. Okay then. Maybe we summon another group for that, apparently. Like what?
What is it?
Okay. Well, we don't actually have to rest her, right? Here's the thing. I mean, we can use it. Using up all my hot crust bones, but if we can defeat the boss, then we don't even have to worry about that back end area. Yeah, this group
Watch
going to
what
continue to play
royalty can do.
support. Oh,
Is
she
that
kind of
all?
bullies the boss here.
I've arrived.
Oh, she's
What is it?
walking into the... You're walking into the town, really, Virginia? I mean, come on. Now this is just getting ridiculous. Alright, surely that... You're actually stuck inside the building?
You're too strong.
Wow. Really? Like, actually, though? What about, jeez, really? Oh, yeah. What about a Dream Blossom, since they get bonus abilities for being in the daytime? What if we bring them in the night? Will that make enough of a difference? That actually greatly makes a difference. I mean, we went from getting absolutely shreked to we actually kind of dumpster them now as a result. Okay, then.
Squirm.
That's, man, she still took 20 damage from that, even with the shaman debuff.
You've nothing to fear.
Enfeeble!
Did he crit me there?
A temporary fix.
Wow, that crit heal
Your
was for
strength
25 healing? Right.
Grant them succor.
You'll see no harm.
Why do you heal for so low? Ow. Really, double guard, come on now. Hey, that was enough to proc the pursuit, which was a kill. I'll take it. Dual shot, put
I'm
in
here to
both.
help.
Yeah, that's about what I expected out of Hydra. Okay, so, well, definitely fighting angels in the night surely seems to be a much better play. I'm not gonna let Elaine have the healing here on the off chance that Brim's group actually makes a difference when fighting the boss or not. Elaine, we gotta get you some healing, man. You're getting torn down right now. Okay.
I'm ready.
So now we gotta push the
Understood.
advantage while we have it here. I don't know if it's actually gonna change back the day or not during this sequence.
Calm
I
down.
imagine it's probably gonna be
I'll heal
too
you.
quick of a fight as a result for that to happen. Why are you not healing right now? Why are you not using Bleeding Edge?
A fine bout. The time is at hand.
Okay. This is probably just because you're taking so much
Onward.
damage right now.
Watch
Virginia,
what
can you
royalty
stop
do.
trolling me? Okay, you're probably somehow stuck inside the...
Is that
If we
all?
can get Elaine and Virginia into this fight here, this guy's dead. It's just, you know, actually getting them to get into the fight is the thing.
It is a deficient plan.
I'll tend to your wounds.
Okay, we still have healing items. What if we do healing tonic? And wow, even with the healing assist, 95 damage. Okay. 166 damage. Yeah, that ain't it, Chief. Okay. 95. If I put him in front of Travis, 37. Okay. So Clive must have been taking a bunch of golem attacks or something.
My every deed lies in
Probably
the
from
service
the
of my
sergeant.
people, and defending
And they do
the city
bonus
is no
damage to the
different.
cavalry.
With me.
Eh. Can I have the assist damage that the computer gets when they go on watchtowers? Because that stuff is broken. I mean, we'd be getting hit for like 100 or something absolutely insane. And then we use ours and they're like, yeah, we hit for like 13 or 14 with a 50% damage boost on the watchtower. Correct. Alright, Elaine continues to guard everything for us. Ooh, that 3 damage crit. Ooh, I'm sweating it now. That blind certainly putting in work. Easy juice. Blind still playing in a little bit. That was a good heal for only doing 1 damage. Oh, that magic attack shredded that knight. That went beyond better than what I was expecting. Prim is out of stamina now, though, so she's not going to be able to heal us. If Virginia actually got in the fight here, this fight would be over already. Are you actually going to live with 1 HP right now? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it's not counting in the assist damage, though.
You face me.
No, apparently it is counting in the assist damage. Really? We could just pop an empowering dry and just end it here. Honestly, probably worth it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Forward.
Man. Knights really just guard every attack, don't they? That's a kill. 0% accuracy, blind OP. When it actually works.
We march on.
9,000 experience, let's go. Man, if only I was able to throw my royal order before then.
I'll not let this go to
Life
waste.
hits level 30, Travis hits 30.
For you.
Active steel. That is so broken. If you can get the work, you kind of have to put it with the Viking though, because it doesn't imply if they guard the first hit. So if you make your attacks unguardable, and then you steal 1 the enemy's AP for every attack, and you hit 4 times, you can literally steal all of an enemy's AP. I guess in theory you could keep activating active steal with that, so you could essentially steal maybe potentially 2 enemies full set of AP. That would be, I mean, that would just shut down quite a few active threats.
I've need of a rest.
Alright, so we got the win. It, you know, it took a little longer than expected, but we made it happen. It took a lot more items, I should say, not so much time. We also didn't take that 1 area up top. Other than that, though, I feel like it would have just gotten worse the longer we spent in that one, especially if you kept throwing out barricades like that and whatnot.
So, my road ends here.
I mean, it doesn't have to.
Do
It's
with
a
me
fire.
what you will.
I mean, you can pour it over.
But I beg you, see that my people live out their days in peace.
Oh, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. Let's recruit him. Or we can execute him. No, we'll recruit him. Assuming he'll
Raise your head,
allow
Sir
us
Jerome.
as well.
I'd like you to brandish your lance for the liberation.
Pardon?
Yeah.
You are
I mean,
not
that's a
General
fair response.
Zenora, but the local lord of a peaceful Albion city.
Is that right
By all
now?
accounts, you and I have no reason to fight, and much to stand together.
You speak the truth, yes. But that doesn't change the fact that I swore fealty to Zenora.
Doesn't matter, Jerome. We're going to take
One
over
whose hands
Zenora.
are
It's
stained
fine.
as mine could never deserve a place in your army.
Perhaps, had you chosen to sully them of your own volition. I
Yeah,
have
don't
someone
blame
here who
yourself
claims
for that.
quite the opposite.
Oh, is it the generic soldier lady? It is.
It's you.
No matter what he says, Lord Jerome only ceded to Zenoira's demands to see his people safe.
I mean, he didn't seem like a bad guy in
I
the
can still recall the
beginning
day they
cutscene.
first invaded as though it were yesterday. He
Well,
rode out to
okay
receive
then.
them, commencing negotiations in earnest before they could spill even a single drop of blood.
I'm sure that went out well
And
for
that
him.
was the condition for his allegiance. We would supply provisions and soldiers only if they spared our citizens.
Well, you know, kind of nice to be a
Canvassed the
citizen
city
here in
as
this
well,
country.
Yet failed to find any among its people who condemn you for defecting.
Even
They all
better.
spoke with one voice of their lord's undying devotion to their well-being. And every army could use a leader with such dogged dedication. So I ask you again, will you join us?
As if I could refuse a request so boldly impassioned.
Let's go.
Very well. It is with great pride and humility that I accept your offer.
Even better.
My lance rests with you, and with all those who have trusted me to guide them true. I'll see that it doesn't disappoint.
I mean, surely he's a pre-promote at this point, in which case he's going to be a great knight. Unless he's a special class, though I kind of doubt it. But I mean, a great knight? Yes, please. Extra 20 honor and extra 40 honors at that certainly doesn't hurt. You've done me a great honor, my prince. I'll never forget this debt for as long as I live. Whatever you say, man. Oh, and don't worry, I'll stay here and stand guard over the city. What? You're not gonna join us too? Lame. Alright, well, fine then. Well. Honors-wise, we're up to 65, which is really still not enough to do much here. We can go ahead and do this first restoration. Damn, still kind of broken. We thank you for the assistance, Knights of the Liberation. Oh my, hello, that angel play can be built different sometimes. With your aid, we finally rebuilt the high-end tavern, or Pontifex himself used the free. Okay, alright. Getting closer to presumably S rank, unless it's like A+ rank or something, and then S rank. Rules. Goat milk? We did see some goats around the area, though I don't think we have a way to actually do anything about them.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Radiant Heal costs 3 AP, restores major HP to all allies, grants the ability to survive 1 lethal blow. Okay, so if you can hold out long enough for that staff, then you're set. Although you kind of have to wait for it. 20 magic attack doesn't hurt though. Pendants? Oh, babe. Oh, we need those pendants. I need that, except I'm broke. Life's pain.
Welcome to my humble store.
I need provisions
Look
at some
around
point
as much
too.
as
We
you
are having to
please.
use so many in these. Probably because we're not supposed to be here, but hey. Goat biscuits? Probably how we get the goat milk. I imagine we just entice them with the biscuit and then, you know, do the thing. Flat biscuit loved by wild Albion goats. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know how many we're gonna need for this area. Well, that's expensive. If there's about 3 goats, it looked like from each one, it's probably like overkill, especially since that's like 4K worth.
May the
But if it's going to be requirements for restorations, it'll probably be quite a few. Especially with all the towns around here. If you have a moment to spare, I suggest you stop by the tavern and sample some Albion cuisine. Everyone misses Lord Jerome dearly now that he's left enjoying the liberation. And it's not just because of his baking. At least I don't think. I mean, it's certainly a good enough reason. Alright, surely we can just slot Jerome in here somewhere. Who is really not doing things for us right now in terms of our groups here? Definitely Colm. I'm sure Jerome could make a much better frontline tank as a result. Yeah, 10 levels higher, 66 physical attack? Bro, what? And he just has a steel spear? And that's enough for 62 attack? That's ridiculous. And 85 HP at that. Knights aren't broken in this game. They aren't. Whatever you say. Okay. Okay. We got a beast. Alright, Lex, what can you fly? We've seen you come through here multiple times. Lamplight Ring. Blindness immunity. Heal 10% when using active skills. Grants all allies plus 30% accuracy and immune to blindness. This buff cannot be removed? Bro. Alright, somebody in Elaine's group has to wear that, or Virginia's group, because ain't no way we're letting that happen. You're not really even being used to the bait all that much right now, Travis. Although it goes off of AP, not PP. Clive, I'd rather have him have it. I'd rather have you have it too. Well, I mean, I guess we could give it to Elaine, but he does so much damage. It's hard to justify it. Well, extra money is nice, but so is being able to actually hit my targets, and it'll raise his accuracy, which is the worst. It seems like it's meant for this area too, especially with all the archers blinding us as a result. You look like a man who's got an eye for treasure. How about a little tip from me to you? That's rather sus phrasing, but okay. There's only one nation in Fairworth I haven't been to, and that's Elheim, okay? Not the easiest place to get into, you know? Anyway, go take a look down there if you're curious. Okay, then it's probably in our quest here. So, liberations, no, Overlord, here we go. Elheim's hidden treasure. A cat bestial tells Elaine of a treasure hidden somewhere in Elheim. You should be able to find the treasure buried in a place where a wealth of magic gathers. Well, the reward we get from it is called Urvelda's Talisman. So, you know, I mean, I wonder where it could possibly be. Urvelda's Talisman, say? I'm actually trying to remember where Urvelda's even is. Oh boy. I want to say it's somewhere around this area. I mean, it's a giant tree that leads somewhere. Hey. Okay, it's probably going to be like a treasure map sort of thing here. Hey, examine, let's go. If there was ever a focal point for Elheim's magic, it would surely be here, Urvelda. Is there something you're looking for, Elaine? Well, you guys could have just told me. It's not like you don't live here or anything. Indeed, there is a treasure set the rest somewhere within Elheim's borders. Are you thinking of what I'm thinking? Well, glad to see you both know what I'm talking about with that actually knowing. Yes, it can only mean one thing. Wait here just a moment. Urvelda's Talisman, plus 30 max HP, plus 10% HP. So it's essentially at least 33 HP just from a single talisman. Even more so than that. This talisman, shrouded in Urvelda's everlasting grace, can only be held by the supreme guardian of Elheim itself. In light of everything you've done for us, Elaine, I think it's only fitting that you take it as your own. I'll take the 10k and 50 honors for that. Bro, what? And 50 renown? Did they really think that was a hard quest or something? I mean, it had the name Urvelda in it. I mean, and it was in Elheim. It's like, oh, where all the magic is. And they made a whole stink about how the tree was like all the source of the magical power, so that one wasn't exactly difficult. I'll take the free the money though. I think we can actually get a talisman with that.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Okay, give me the pendant.
May the Father
So now we can give this to Elaine, which is going to be beautiful, because now he has 4 AP, which means he can just spam Spinning Edge twice now. And that also frees up a pendant, which means we can feed it to somebody else. You already have one, you already have one. We could give it to Travis, just to make our other group better. We could give it to Virginia's group, though, especially since she's helping out quite a bit. She doesn't have anything more for Brandon. She only has 1 accessory slot, though. Maybe we give them to somebody else? Rosalindi, maybe? Oh, well, that would allow her to use Elemental Roar. Oh, yeah, that would absolutely access the Elemental Roar, sure. We should give that talisman to somebody. Isn't your skill, like, based on the amount of HP you get back? User recovers 25% HP. So we could just make Virginia just an absolute unit with this. Because then she's going to get 30 HP, so then she's going to be sitting at 125. She's going to get another 10% of that. So she'll have like 132-ish HP with this. And then she's going to recover 25% whenever she uses Royal Guard. And that should actually help out Maiden's Hammer, assuming it actually accounts for the Talisman. Because potency increases the less HP the user has, which means that our Maiden's Hammer skill is going to hit even harder. And it'll get closer to that maximum increase, which will put it at 250% physical potency. We will lose 1 PP. But we're also going to gain so much HP as a result. It's probably worth it. If it doesn't look like it ends up being worth it, we can always change it later. Also frees up a Lapis pendant that we can give somebody. The question would be, who would we want to give it to? We can give it to Elaine, and then he's got 4 PP, though I don't think he really needs it like that. Travis is not really evading or nothing like that. Aubin, not so much. We could give it to another group. Presumably Virginia's would not be a bad choice. Berengaria with it would not be bad. You already have one. You already have one. Okay. If not their group, who else would we want to give it to? You having more PP? That probably works out. You are a healer as well. Well, I was just trying to attack this one. Heavy bolts are powerful if you use it from the front row. Having said that, shield shooters like me aren't so good at defending themselves up there. But that's where feather staves come in. Here, let me show you. These were the ones that were always healing, like, mid-attack and whatnot. They're really strong in that regard. Apparently Virginia's group is the best at that. Not going to get a kill or anything, but probably already know this, but feather staves have lots of different ways to help their allies. Just make sure you pair them up with someone strong to counteract their lack of defense. Well, we have plenty of groups that already don't use offensive means anyways, so that's not exactly the worst. Pretty sure we had goats somewhere around here. Yeah. Take a goat biscuit, sure, why not? Now's my chance. Goat milk, we'll take it. Goat finished this biscuit and promptly ran off. Okay, so they're just gonna be like everything on the ground essentially, except it requires an actual item for them. A little strange in that regard, but I suppose that's fine. Unsullied timber, yeah, that's gonna be a good minute before we get any of that. We did find a divine shard, so the question is, what do we want for it? If we give out 10 more, then we can get access to these, and we can hold on to another 10. Or we can grab one of these 20 cost items. I still like the Angel Plume. It's just base 20 initiative, which really ends up being 30 once the Tailwind actually activates. And the effects double for flying units. I do like the white cat ear hood though, that one's pretty insane. 10 initiative, base plus 1 PP. Allows an ally to act again, plus 1 AP. Activates after an ally uses an active skill. That could be insane in Elaine's group. Or in Virginia's group even. That's a really good item, honestly. I need to have enough PP to make use of it, though, is the thing. Maybe we don't grab that just yet. Maybe we take the Angel Bloom for now. Maybe. We could just give her 10 for something else. Although everything else, I mean, I guess boosters never hurt. – What do we want to do here? I guess the Angel Plume? I mean, you could throw it on anybody, really, and plus 20 initiatives. Pretty much going to allow them to go first. That seems fine. And now, how much does it cost for these? 40 for the shield. Okay, yeah, expensive as I expected. And 30 for the scepter. I honestly kind of want the scepter before the shield, even though the shield is really good too. Because if we can keep, like, Yana or our Warlock alive, they'll just, I would assume, insta-clear a unit for us, so long as we're able to keep them alive. We can look around for some more goats as we walk through here. I thought I remembered seeing more goats. Yeah, here we go. May as well go ahead and get some goat milk while we're here, which, you know, alright, sure. And that should give us enough to do that one restoration request over there, which will help us get some more money. In which case, we'll be able to get the pendants a bit easier. And that +2 AP and PP from a single item is pretty insane, so the more of those we can get on our characters, the better. We get that grilled steak as well. It pains me to say it, but faith alone is enough to put food on our tables. But that just makes us all the more thankful when kind souls like you come along to help. Indeed. And we have enough for this. Alright. We get an empowering drawback. I will absolutely take that. Our city is restored in full life once more, and both the humans and angels can be happy. That was a nice little renown farm there. Can station Jerome back in his own city. Makes sense. We can promote people. Though, honestly, I'm kind of fine with not promoting anybody else and just saving for expansions. 200 honors, though, jeez. That's going to be a bit of a grind, that's for sure. Alright, well, that's not happening, clearly.
I shall guard them with my very life.
You better. I mean, it is your town, after all. We owe our thanks not only to you, but our almighty Father in heaven above. I pray he continues to bless you in the battles ahead. Thanks for that. I hope beyond hope that we all be living in peace once again soon enough. What a way of putting that. Okay. Alright. Well, this one might end up being a little bit of a shorter one. But I say we attempt the Oakley's clone in the next one. It is a slightly higher level, and I imagine it's going to be a bit more difficult than some of the other ones. We could try it, though, on the off chance that we can actually win it. And if not, we'll make some attempts at maybe this level 32 one, maybe? Of course, Dragonhold still exists. We're out here fighting, like, level 30s and whatnot. Dragonhold's over here, like, I got level 10 enemies if you want to fight. And it's like, yeah, we'll get to you at some point or another. Restorius is slightly lower level than this, though honestly not all that much. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it here for this episode. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See you.